Hi, we're HIVE Digital Strategy, and we're excited to introduce you to Sell, the evolution of your HubSpot CMS website. The Sell theme has a modern, clean, and engaging design that's adaptable to any business or industry. Sell includes over 30 custom modules, including our unique and powerful 10-in-1 Sell section module that serves as the base for all of your pages within the website. 35 page templates help you get started quick so you can rebrand in minutes and rebuild in just days. Throughout the use of global styling with colors including primary, secondary, tertiary, dark and light themes, fonts, section styles, buttons, forms, and more, you can quickly skin the theme to match your branding and design preferences in no time. The Sell theme was built to enable marketers to build, update, and test their content easily and efficiently. With no need for a developer, your team can rebrand or relaunch really quickly. Today I want to walk you through what the Sell theme is and how it can work for your business. So this is the Sell theme, just a quick walkthrough here. You can see some of the different modules that we have, some of the different functionality and animation that we've kind of built into this demo page. With all of this functionality, we've also made it very easy for the non-technical person, the marketer, to update pages, create pages, clone pages very quickly. So let's dive into what it looks like on the back end. From the theme settings, you can really skin your theme in just a matter of minutes and make everything branded for your company. On the left side, we have all of the different styling options, and we'll kind of walk through them one by one real quick. In theme options, we have built out a few different preset theme palettes, so you're welcome to choose those, and they can be customized as well as you're going through this process. For most businesses, we're going to recommend custom because everyone's got a different color palette and is going to want to style things slightly differently. Then we get into color schemes, and we do have the option for a light or dark theme. So whatever your preference is there, you can create the website the way that you want it. When we get into global colors, we have 5 main colors that we're focused on. So your primary color, secondary, tertiary, and a dark and light color. These are going to be the base for everything that we build upon later. For fonts, we can set our primary and secondary font, and it does integrate with Google Fonts. So any font that is a Google font can be pulled in here. Then we get into typography, and you have full control over all of your text on the website. So your body text, all of your different headings, along with what fonts you want, the size of it, the color, the font weight, and if it's underlined. You also can set your link color. This is something that is customizable through the different section options. So those are very basic elements that go into styling really any theme. Not a lot of that was super custom for Sell, but here's where the fun part starts. Getting into the section styles. We have built out 5 different section styles that you can use and quickly choose within any of our custom modules to skin the theme right away. So we have our primary, secondary, tertiary, light, and dark sections. This is going to serve as the basis, like I said, for your modules that you're putting onto the page. You'll be able to select which style you want, and automatically that section or module will style the way that you set up here. So looking at one of these, in our primary section, we have a background color, heading color, text color, link color, accent color. We can also set our primary and secondary button styles. So this is going to pull through anytime a module or the Sell section is set to our primary color palette. And you'll be able to do this for all 5 of those different options. For button styles, we also have those same options. So you'll be able to say for our primary button, we want it to look like this. And we have a default state, which is not hovered, and a hovered state. So for example, over here, you can see this purchase sell button. It has a non-hovered state and a hovered state. And then you also have granular control over the styles of your forms, tables, spacing, and footer. So all of these different pieces that you can set up right away, it should really only take you 15 or 20 minutes to completely set up your style that will skin your theme. They're going to serve as the basis for everything as you build. So let's look at a page now and how the page builder works and how you can quickly design a brand new page or restyle. So now we're in the back end of the page that we were just looking at. So right over here, this cell theme page that we scrolled through, that's the exact page that we're looking at from the builder perspective. And it is very what you see is what you get. So like as you scroll, you see all the same content that we just saw on that other page. From here though, as you hover, you'll see new options. So we have section options, we have module options, different rows, spacing, all of that, right? Also on this left sidebar, we have all of our content and modules that we can add. So it starts with our theme module. So you can see we have 31 theme modules, all in alphabetical order over here. And it is all click and drag. So you can take something and put it where you want it. In contents, you'll be able to see we have a local header and local footer options. What this means is though our global style for our header looks like this, we can actually change the header on this specific page. We can do the same thing with our footer. So instead of using the global content, we can have a local option just for this page. It makes customizing all of your pages super easy. And as you scroll down, you're going to see all of the different modules on this page in order. So it's from top to bottom as you scroll down. You can hover over and delete one, or you can turn off the module altogether. So if we look at this one, if we don't want it there anymore, we can turn it off. And then design, without being in a modular section, design gives you the option to go back to your theme settings where we just were. Now we do have 31 modules in here. You can see tons of functionality, tons of cool features, but there is one that kind of stands out for our theme, and that is the cell section module. This module can really do it all. It is a 10-in-1 module that gives you the ability to really create any kind of section you want on a page. As you can see from our content, we used the cell section a lot on this page. So even though not many of these sections really look the same, they're still using the same module. The flexibility in design and development for this on the front end for the marketer is kind of revolutionary. So as we look at this, so if we go into our cell section, so we're in our top one here, all of our modules that are custom to this theme have some of the same content. So the module option is going to be available on any one of our modules. And if we open that up, we have the ability to turn that module off or turn it on. So if you turn it off, the content is still there. It's just not going to be public. And so this comes in handy when like you're building a page, but you maybe don't have all of the content that you need for that section, or maybe of a new product launch that is coming, but you're not quite ready for the world to see it. You can create the content on the page, disable the module, and then when you're ready, you can come back and turn it on and publish. Here's where we were talking about those section styles. So you have those 5 section styles that we set up earlier. So primary, secondary, tertiary, dark, and light. And you can decide for this section, what style, what theme do you want this section to have? For the sell section in particular, there are a few different pieces that are necessary for it to function. So getting into the first piece, our content. So this is going to be our title. We can add a small title above the content on it. We can also add calls to action, CTAs, buttons, all of that. Then we get into some featured content. This is where we can add images or videos or forms or CTAs or even blocks, so that we can see, like, these are sell section blocks here, where we have different pieces of content in as many blocks as you need, and you can customize how many are on a row. With this one, we do have this background video. So we have some advanced styling here where we can either pull in a link or use a local video file that's uploaded to HubSpot as that background. And then animation. So if you're paying attention as I scrolled through the page, we have a lot of animation that we're using here, right? We're trying to draw attention to specific areas and make the page more engaging. With our animations, you can set how you want that to come in. You can style each individual piece separately or all together. For animation styles, we have a lot of flexibility here. You can really do whatever you want. We have some pre-made ones, so a fade in, zoom in, slide in left and right, top and bottom, or custom. If you go to custom, you can set all of the properties so that your animation functions exactly how you want. You can set your delay, how long before the animation starts, how long do you want the animation to last with your duration. You can scale it, you can move it, you can set your opacity, and you can decide where the animation starts from. Really, it's limitless. Whatever animation you want to build, you can build. And then another advanced piece that is missing from a lot of pages, right? Like if you've used another theme in the past, there are times where maybe you actually have a developer and you want to add some additional CSS, or you want to create a custom class or section ID, but it's kind of difficult. We've built that into all of our modules. So you have the ability to add your custom class or section ID right into the module and style however you want. Speaking of styling, we have gone overboard with the amount of style choices that you have and ability for you to really customize everything the way you want it. That's not to say that you have to go crazy with it either, though. You set your styles at the beginning through the theme settings, and you don't really have to touch it. If you want to get really granular and really dive into every little aspect of the module, you can absolutely do it. So we have module styles here, where we can get into layout, alignment, spacing, background, borders, fonts, all of that just within this module. But also back in there, we have, if we're using blocks, we have block styles that we can set, as well as form and button styles. And this is all just local to this one module on this one page. So you can see we really put a lot of thought into how does a marketer want to build a page? How can we give a marketer or somebody that's not going to ever have to look at a line of code the ability to create exactly what's in their head? With our sell section and our other 30 plus modules, plus our 35 different templates, we know you can build the exact website that you're looking for, and we can't wait to see what you build.